Andy Murray's tennis career is over. However, quite classic to his style, the former world number one walked into retirement on his own terms. Although after a defeat in the men's doubles competition at the Paris Games. Here's a report.
Murray and Dan Evans went down to Americans Tommy Paul and Taylor Fritz in straight sets 2-6, 4-6. Murray and Evans had raised hopes of an unlikely farewell after saving multiple match points across their first two rounds. But they ran out of luck against the Americans and there would be no fourth Olympic medal for the Briton. Murray reacted after the match with a sarcastic social media post saying he never loved the game. Speaking after the match, he said, and I quote, "It would have been amazing to have won a medal, but I feel good. I'm happy with how it's finished. I'm glad that I got to go out here at the Olympics and finish on my terms, because at times in the last few years, that wasn't a certainty." Andy Murray's career ends with 2 Wimbledon titles, 2 Olympic gold medals and a longish stint as world number one. It is to his credit that he broke the big 3 monopoly of Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic and expanded it into the big 4. Murray didn't have the grace and poetry of Federer, or that whipped forehand of Nadal, or Djokovic's counter-punching skills. What he had though was grit and tenacity that allowed him to go toe-to-toe with these 3 greats. He ended Great Britain's 77-year wait for a male Wimbledon champion in 2013 and followed up with a second title in 2016. Murray reached 11 Grand Slam finals, winning 3, and he ends his career with 46 titles, which also included the year-end ATP finals in 2016. A series of injury setbacks derailed his career, and he had hip surgery in 2019, which extended his career by 5 years. His great rival Djokovic paid tribute to the Scot with these words, "I've only praise for him, an incredible competitor and one of the greatest warriors the game has ever seen. His fighting spirits will inspire people for generations to come." Ahead of these games, we called it the end of an era for men's singles tennis. Rafael Nadal bid goodbye on Wednesday, and on Thursday, it was Andy Murray's turn. The jury is still out on whether he is Great Britain's greatest sports person, but he surely is the greatest British sportsperson of his generation. In Paris, this is Digvijay Singhdeo for WION.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.